Welcome back to my channel, Black Imperial Travel, live here from Huacachina. Hidden among massive sand dunes, Huacachina is a desert oasis in Ica, Peru. There's so much to do and so much to see, and I definitely recommend, if you're visiting Peru, that you definitely take some time to visit the sand dunes, try some pisco, try your hand at sandboarding, and get lost in the desert oasis that is Huacachina. It has been very quick from here to Paracas, from Paracas to Huacachina, but here, and we're about to get started, so. Mildly out of breath from the short but very uphill hike up here, but now it's dune buggy time. It's bumpy. The sand dune buggy excursion is definitely for those thrill seekers out there. We were going very fast and it was a very shaky, bumpy ride, but it was so fun to be in the desert in Huacachina exploring the dunes and getting sand everywhere. And then they taught us how to do some sandboarding. So they started us off on this little bunny hill. They instructed that since we were beginners, we needed to go stomach first and just lay flat. And with a little push, we were on our way to being sandboarding experts in Huacachina. So it was very, very fun.
Yeah, you can feel it like a...
That was crazy. It was fun. It was fun. After all the sand bugging or dune bugging and sand surfing, we get to enjoy sunset here in Huacachina. It was so gorgeous enjoying that sunset in Huacachina. However, once that sun goes down, it does get cold, and the dune buggy drivers brought us back to the mainland to where we realized we had sand everywhere. That's the after effects. That's what they don't show you. Sand is everywhere. After a hot shower, it was time for some dinner. Huacachina is a small little place, so there's not many options. Most food places also double as hostels. This is one of them. I got ravioli, but honestly, it tasted like the Chef Boyardee can, so this was not my favorite. Hey y'all, and good morning from here in sunny Huacachina. It has been a great time here in Huacachina. I booked basically a one-night overnight trip with Peru Hop. This video is not sponsored. That's just who I booked my excursion with. But started from Lima. They brought us to Paracas and we spent the afternoon in Paracas, and then we came to Huacachina yesterday afternoon. There was a lot of stuff that we did yesterday. As soon as you got to Huacachina, it was basically like boom, boom, boom. We did the dune buggies, we did the sandboarding, and got to enjoy the sunset out there. But the sand was invasive. I had to wash my hair and everything, which I was not anticipating to do, but it was really really a good time. Today, still with the Peru Hop excursion, going to a Pisco vineyard. And then we have some free time to explore Huacachina until it's time to head back to Lima, Peru later tonight. So I'm staying here at Viajero Hostels. It seems to be like a party hostel, so it's good for the young folk. I am still the young folk, but I'm not as young as the young folk. So they were up partying last night, but I was tired anyway, so I went right to sleep. I'm staying in a private room hostel. There's 4 beds in the hostel, but that was the only private room available when I booked. So 4 beds, you know, obviously I slept in one, but I got my own private bathroom, which is really what I wanted here at the hostel. So just planning to get some quick breakfast and then move right along to the Pisco Vineyard tour with the Peru Hop excursion. So I definitely would recommend Peru Hop. They have a lot of different excursions here, not just this one, but if there's multiple things that you want to see, you just pay one fee and they basically arrange everything for you. So it feels great this morning in the desert. If you didn't know, even though it is August here in Peru, we're in the southern hemisphere, so it is winter. Right now, I'd say it feels like 60-ish degrees, so it's amazing. But if you know me, you know I'm really excited for the Pisco Vineyard today. I've been talking about this for like months now, so I'm excited for that and excited to keep exploring Huacachina until the end of this evening. But yeah, it's been fun, it's been great, but just wanted to come on here and say hello because yesterday I did not have time to do basically much of anything except for just go run in the desert, which I'm about to flip the camera and show you all. But yeah, honestly, the camera does not do it justice. These dunes are way higher than they look on camera. Trust me, in person, they are massive. So I'm about to show you guys that, get some breakfast, and head to go get some Pisco. Ready for the Pisco.
So guys, this is the next part of the tour, is the theory of the Pisco, the national drink of Peru. So this is the alambique, this one. It's a copper spot, excellent for make the distillation of the Pisco. Remember that we use the cachina, right? So the cachina is put it in this boil, to this pot, yeah? You put cachina, but first you put wood here, the wood on fire, okay? So in this boil need to be hot and transform the wine in vapor. The vapor comes to the capital next to the strong neck and goes to this part of the alambique that is called serpentine.
After a tour of the property and the tour guide explaining the Pisco making process, of course, it was time to try some Pisco. They started us off with a sweeter Pisco. It honestly tasted like Moscato wine to me, but then this was the pure Pisco, which everybody was afraid to try, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. So when they asked for volunteers for the Pisco challenge, of course, I raised my hand.
The Pisco challenge consists that they need to drink all the cup and don't have any drops in the cup. If they have any drops, they repeat the Pisco, okay? Maybe 20 times, it depends. We have a lot of Pisco in the winery. Pueden repetir hasta 20 veces. Aquí hay Pisco de sobra. Shot, 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 shot. Excellent, guys. Let me see. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, repeat or not repeat? Repeat one more time.
After 3 shots of Pisco, we got to try their entire lineup of Pisco. So it was really cool. You got to sample everything, and I literally sampled everything. And I bought a bottle to take home. After that, we got to explore the grounds and also have lunch. And it was just a nice, beautiful day to be at a Pisco vineyard in Ica, Peru. A little tipsy, enjoying the scenery, the weather, the food, and just the vibes. and ended out our tour with a little view of where they grow the grapes. However, because of the time of year, there were no grapes for us to see on the vine. Definitely enjoyed the time here at Nietto to try their Pisco. I have a mint in my mouth because we just had lunch. But yeah, enjoyed my time here, and now it is back to Huacachina and have free time to explore there until almost 7 p.m. That is when we head back to Lima. So like I had mentioned earlier, all this was booked through Peru Hop, and now the tour group is leaving. So I gotta go. After exploring a bit more of what Huacachina had to offer, of course, it was time to stop for an adult beverage at the Mosquito Bar. I love how being surrounded by all the dunes in Huacachina just makes you feel so small. But since I was on a Pisco kick, I decided to try this Algorabina. It was an interesting drink. Can't say I would get it again, to be honest. It's been a great time here exploring Huacachina with Peru Hop. I would definitely say if you're interested in coming to Huacachina that Peru Hop is a great option because you have everything planned out for you as far as your excursions and your transportation back and forth. If you're here in Huacachina, I would definitely recommend not staying more than 2 nights. 2 nights. I stayed for 1 night, and I think that that personally was enough, but if there's more activities you want to do, you could do 2 nights. However, I think 2 nights is definitely it because it is a small place here in this desert oasis. But as you can see, it's gorgeous and the views never get old, and I've definitely enjoyed my time here in Huacachina. Thanks for watching. See you next time.